Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Elevate Topics here, and we're back with a very new hot topic.
It is a hot topic, more so than it is a missing person too, though.
Yeah, we're kind of doing hot topic, kind of missing person in a way.
Well, I know you didn't want to do this, and I really forced you into doing this because you don't feel like it's sort of within what we have been talking about in our series and our themes. But it's Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
And I know, like I said, you don't want to do this.
I wasn't
most of the talking.
I wasn't a big fan doing this because I don't feel it's a really a mystery right now, and I don't think people are really caring about where she is, except for you. You care where she is.
Well,
Some people care, but I think it's more the whole story. But you can get into it.
Well, for those of you who don't know, and again, we don't do facts and all of that here, but she is the madam, the madam associated with Jeffrey Epstein. So she was allegedly Jeffrey Epstein's partner in crime, and she recruited all these young girls for him, and she was his partner in the human trafficking of these young girls, right? So that's what's alleged. We know that Jeffrey Epstein died or was committed suicide or murder or whatever it may be in prison, and because they're both very associated with very wealthy, high profile people like Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Trump, Les Wexner, amongst many others. So those are the more famous ones, right? And it's sort of it kind of flares up. Right now there's a flare up because Prince Andrew did the interview, right, and really kind of put this case, gave it more global attention. I think previously it was more focused in North America, U.S., New York, and then with him having his interview to try to clear his name and sort of be removed from it, what he did was sort of interject himself right in the middle of her missing persons case or whatever it is, because now everyone knows that she was the connection between him and Jeffrey Epstein because she was the friend, right? So what was really interesting to me was we talked about it, and then we were researching it and watching videos and looking, and you saw that picture of her, and you sort of knew who she was. You saw the picture of In-N-Out Burger, which you recognized, and you said you saw her when you were in San Francisco.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, maybe. I saw someone who looked like really identical to her.
Because you were like, I saw that woman. I totally saw her. It's the same one.
So,
but then I told you that picture was a fake, which I don't know if we don't know if it is or not.
Yeah.
So supposedly it is. But it's kind of shocking that you said you saw her in San Francisco. What, 2 months ago? When was the Jaden concert?
Yeah, maybe a month ago.
A month ago.
Yeah.
There. So I don't know. I mean, you never
Less
know.
than a month.
It seems like a likely place for her to be, but also the same because it's almost like hiding in plain sight that she'd be somewhere like San Francisco, California.
Yeah.
Because people believe like if she was in LA, it was like a no-brainer. But plenty of places to hide in LA, but because we don't know if she was able to leave the country, so that's why San Francisco seems so plausible, right? That you saw her there, because I don't know if she left the country before everything kind of hit the fan, maybe she was able to escape. But I would think that with that passport, she would be detained. I don't know. Who knows what they're doing with her?
So,
but to me, she's a missing person because she's charged one of the biggest sex trafficking rings, or alleged to be one of the biggest sex trafficking rings in North America, and no one can find her anywhere.
Yeah, so no one can find her. She kind of disappeared off the map. So I have no idea. She probably was hiding somewhere. Maybe.
So she was at that. What restaurant was that you were at in San Francisco?
Oh, I have no idea.
You can't even remember.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, until you said that, I thought, she's probably being hidden by Prince Andrew, maybe one of his estates somewhere in the Britain, in some remote estate somewhere. But how can you survive like that? Somewhere?
She could be, and
she's totally hiding.
She could be in San Francisco. I have no idea. Maybe I don't know if 100%.
Well,
her.
She's hiding. She could be hiding somewhere with someone's assistance because someone's helping her, or she could be blackmailing someone to help her hide.
Yeah.
So she very easily could be in LA or San Francisco and somebody wealthy. So she could be saying, hey, you know what, if you don't keep me here, if you don't keep giving me money and fund my life and my lifestyle and keep me underground, sort of in like a protection program, then I'm gonna spill the beans and I'm gonna make a deal and I'm gonna come forward and give and talk about all the people that Clinton and all the people that were associated with him. and I'll be that witness. So maybe someone's giving her money and hiding her out somewhere in the States, or it could be Prince Andrew somewhere in Europe, or maybe she has enough of her own money because her father was Robert Maxwell, and she's living off her own money, and she's totally in hiding, or maybe she was murdered too.
Yeah. Maybe, probably not.
Why do you think not?
Definitely, she wasn't murdered.
Why?
Who was she?
Well, because
murdered by?
she could be blackmailing so many people, right? Do you think
I think it's so easy for her to just hide. I think she could go anywhere. She has so much money. She could go somewhere where people don't know her. Some foreign country where people don't recognize her.
Do you think that it's anything? There's any truth to the matter, or do you think that maybe does she need to be hiding even?
Probably.
Probably based on what you learned. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she said she wasn't involved, but then why would she be hiding?
Exactly.
Maybe she doesn't want to be in the public eye.
Exactly.
And be criticized for something she didn't do, or she did do it and she doesn't want to be in the public eye. I feel like if you're hiding, when you're hiding, you have something to hide, right? So I think she was probably involved, and she doesn't want to say she's involved, but everyone knows she is, it seems like. Now she's hiding now. She could be in San Francisco, hiding in a big city like that. I think it'd be...
But how could you hide for so long?
A bit harder. I think you could. Or, maybe, I don't know if I did. I didn't see her in San Francisco. She could be in another country where people wouldn't recognize her. I don't think... She could go to, I think, anywhere, almost. Well, not anywhere, but she could go to even a city where people don't know her.
But she's so famous, everyone's going to recognize her unless she's totally in disguise.
Some city that people don't recognize her. Some little city in California, there's tons of them.
Do you think that the Clintons and the Trumps are involved with all of that?
Maybe not Trump. I don't think so.
Really? They have pictures of Trump with her, too.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't think he's involved in this one. This is like he's involved in this. I don't think...
But those girls came forward from so long ago.
Maybe. It's hard to say. I think...
Maybe he's hiding her.
No, I think she's hiding by herself somewhere. She could be hiding in some small city in the U.S.
That's so lonely, though.
Yeah, but
all by yourself,
she has to.
Everybody for the rest of your life.
She has to. That's what she has to do, because she did something bad and she got caught. It's only when she got caught that she's doing that, and it's lonely. Of course, it's gonna be lonely, but she has to do it. I think. I mean, she's not gonna do it because she's not gonna. Oh, she's gonna stay in the public because it's not lonely. I don't think.
Well, I mean, if you saw her in San Francisco, if you saw
her.
Someone like her, anyone who even looks like her is going to get harassed.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's hard to say where she is. I maybe in San Francisco. She could be hiding in I don't know, somewhere in Africa or something where no one would recognize her.
True.
Right? She could be in Africa. She could be
not as hot.
Yeah, she could be in South America. She could be somewhere in Asia. Maybe India. People won't recognize her in India, maybe.
You never know.
Maybe China. They might get recognized.
I don't know how big this story is. Apparently, I thought the story was bigger until Prince Andrew's interview, and then I think after that it really blew up. At least it's blown up in Europe and the UK anyway.
Yeah.
So
maybe she's not hiding in the UK. I think UK would be a bad idea to hide. Maybe not there. Maybe not even in Europe. She could be somewhere. Maybe my guess is maybe Africa, South America, Asia, maybe, or somewhere even in the US where she could.
But you have to have a life.
She could have gotten plastic surgery or something.
That's true. I guess she could have.
And you couldn't recognize her. It's really possible she did that.
Yeah.
It's possible maybe she got kidnapped for being involved in that.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe she got kidnapped. Maybe
I think it's from her own person.
Her own choice,
yeah.
Voluntarily. She wasn't kidnapped. She wasn't by anybody who's trying to. And then because she could easily have been kidnapped and kind of, just like all the people we talk about who are kidnapped and go missing. Who knows what someone did to her, right?
Yeah, but I think it's not really being this big heavy news. Where is she? So I think it's probably she just is hiding.
Well, because
somewhere.
news outlets are afraid to report it.
Yeah,
right? News outlets are afraid to report it. They even admitted it. One of the big news television stations. They even admitted that they were told to not talk about the Epstein story, Ghislaine Maxwell story, and all of that because they were going to be denied interviewing the royal family. Yeah. If they talked about any of that story, they were not going to get interviews with the royal family.
Yeah,
which was our coverage of that, which is really critical. So they squashed all of that. I think that there's probably truth to that, and many of the big news companies.
Yeah, maybe. So let us hear your thoughts in the comments of what if you think she's hiding, she was kidnapped, she was murdered, or you know wherever you think she what she's doing.
Yeah, I'm super curious to know
what you think.
Some of the comments we get are really really thought provoking. I really like some of the things people say.
Very interesting.
Very interesting, and we read them all, and we look into, we follow your links, and we look into everything. And some of the comments we receive, they're not theories we even talked about, and we try to kind of come up with
really cool.
everything
I love seeing the things we haven't talked about. So
before we do our little taping, but at the same time, we want to just be as natural as possible. So we sort of talk a little bit, and then we say, okay, well, let's save it for when and talk about it while we're taping.
Yeah.
So anyway, let us know.
So
I'm sure someone out there who knows where she is. So
yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.